What's going on, Jeromes? So a lot of people are looking forward to the debut of Max Brosmer, aka America's quarterback, and especially ties here with the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Yeah, lots of Gophers fans. Ski you ma, and also you had the leaks. Yeah, the last couple of days where the Vikings were sad that he got a combine invite because they wanted to keep the secret under wraps, right? And are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? And we had all these memes. We're just ready to go of just like the bar for Brosmer was so low, you know what I mean? And somehow it was bad. It was just bad. So Max Brosmer, pretty unimpressive in his start, but also we had said with the caveat that this is a really tough spot for him. First career start on the road against the 12s. And yeah, you expected some turbulence, but weapons are still there. Maybe Kevin O'Connell would call a good game. Didn't happen. And the whole thing of, Brosmer turned into 9, and the Vikings quarterback situation is just really in a rough shape right now. Right? And as a Vikings fan, you talked about how it cannot get worse than McCarthy against the Packers. 34.2 QBR or quarterback rating, and then 32.8. And quarterback rating, we spike the ball every play, blah blah blah, 39.6, yada 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 yada. Right, so Brosmer in his debut, it was a tough ask, right? Hostile environment, great defense, and the Vikings simply were behind the 8 ball. No Darisaw, no Jackson. Ryan Kelly shockingly left in the middle of the game too. But 19-30 for a $126, 4 picks, 4 sacks. It was just not great. Although he will go down in history as infamously as possibly the worst pick 6 ever. And our guy Brosmer, they levised him. It's really unfortunate. So, yeah, Brosmer, we had this as Mad Max. We had to make it Bad Max, right? And as we said, take everything with a huge grain of salt. Again, everything was stacked up against him. I don't think that this is a clear indication of the player that he could and should be, but it is what it is. And historically this season, he had the 3rd worst performance in terms of expected points added per play. So every single snap that Brosmer took, it was expected that the Vikings would lose 0.89 points. I don't know if he can score negative points, but the bad games, 2 against the Browns, which was a disaster. Of course, Jake Browning against the Vikings. It really sucks that McCarthy's on here 3 times in the top 15, or I guess bottom 15. Either way, but going through our checklist before the game for Brosmer, and again, the bar was so low for this game, and I honestly don't think that O'Connell put Brosmer in advantageous situations. Mainly, like, hey, 4th and 1, let's trust our quarterback to make a play. I understand going for a 4th and 1, but just slam Jordan Mason up the middle. Like, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'm trying to secure points here, trying to do whatever, but all right. So the checklist: a win would be legit. No. Operate the offense efficiently. Didn't happen. Completed 60% of his passes. 19-30 is like 63%. Lead multiple scoring drives. That did not happen. Feed the ball to Jets Addison. Also did not happen. Jefferson career low. 2 catches, 4 yards. Under 1.5 turnovers. No. Out of the huddle quickly. Yes. Proper checks. Cans and line scrimmage. Yes. Although a couple of the run checks the Seahawks had down cold. Now you wonder, is that Cam Akers snitching? Get rid of the ball quickly. He did get rid of the ball quickly. Sometimes it just went to the other team. Read coverage, find dead spots. No. Don't be a deer in headlights. Actually, that one's kind of neutral. There were some moments where he was fine, some moments that it was clearly just not it. Maintain composure. I thought he did. No weird nicknames. No one's calling him 12, so that's a plus. Force a quarterback decision. And now, when McCarthy clears protocol, he's a quarterback. Right. All right, so that's what it came down to. And as I said, you feel bad for Brosmer because he just sort of got thrown in the fire in a terrible situation where the Vikings are having a down year. Leadership is all over the place. The offense is broken. fundamentally the offense is broken, right? So it is what it is. Like, honestly, it was bad, but not unexpected, right? Even though we had all the memes ready to go, man, and the Gophers fans were hyped up. The first career start of any former Gopher quarterback in NFL history outside the 87 strike season, and now you see why. But Brosmer, I don't know, better start learning Chinese, buddy. Ni hao. Don't know. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. How bad was Max Brosmer in his first career start? Bad, but also not unexpected. Plus, he did have some receiver drops. And Kevin Collins didn't do me favors, but, let us know. Comment section. You guys are the best you know what to do. Skull production value.